Hey guys, it's Hannah again. Kinda didn't prepare at all, once again. So yeah, today I'm actually gonna be trying to do a computer programming video. I'm gonna try, at least. I kinda didn't plan much. I know we're gonna do files and stuff, but aside from that, I don't know. So yeah, let's just get started. And the first thing that you want to do we're going to be programming in Python and idle. So the first thing you want to do is open an idle window. I don't remember what idle stands for. It's probably in the beginning of the book. What is it? That's the table of contents. I'm not looking for it now. Okay, so yeah, Python and idle. And you don't want to program in this window because you can't take stuff back in it. You can each line that you're working on, but once you go past a line, you can't really work on it. So you want to open a new file, and this is what you want to use. So we can close this for now. This is what we want to use. And so yeah, the reason I had the book in front of me is because I'm not very good at programming, but this is the book that I used for my college course. And I think I mentioned that you guys will be seeing this book again at one point. Let's see. So yeah, first off, before we do any of that, at least for most programs, the ones that I've used, you want to have a main function that usually has everything in it. So the way to start the function is you type def for define, DEF, and then main. Then you have parentheses and a colon. And you notice that it indented it here. Indents are very important in programming. So thankfully idle does it for you usually. But yeah. So let's see. Now what we're going to do in this program, I guess, is we'll write something in a file, and then later we're going to make a program to read what's in that file. So yeah, the first thing that you want to do is open the file. Okay, so also you need a variable for the file, and I don't know what to make that. What's the file gonna do? I don't know. I didn't plan this. I kind of just decided 10 minutes ago, hey, let's make a video on programming. I didn't really think of what to program. So how about, I guess, writing names in a file? So yeah, we're gonna call it names. So that's gonna be the variable for the file. And then you want to I can't spell. Open, then use parentheses, and then you want a file name. I haven't made the file yet, but when we make it, we're just, I guess, names.txt. Because we're going to be using a text file. I don't know what this is. I want it to go away. It drives me crazy. Then you need to tell it which mode you want to open it in. You can do it in R, W, or A. For R, you're just reading the file. You can't change it or write in it. If you're using W, then focus, think what you're saying. If you're using W, you'll be writing in the file, but if the file has already been written in, if you use the program to write the file before, it'll erase everything in the file and rewrite it. Or if you're using A, it will add to the file. So, okay. So let's see. Yes. Oh, duh. Right with the mode. We're gonna make it A. I guess this is gonna be a list of people you meet or something. And then what are we doing? I forgot. Oh, we're using input. This is gonna be, because I can kind of do this. So yeah, I guess names of friends, for example. So we're gonna have a variable. I really can spell, I promise you. We're gonna use a variable friend, and we're gonna make that equal to the input of what the user puts in to enter the name of a friend. I can spell! Really? Stop doing that. Enter the name of a friend. And you want the space because otherwise it'll put the name directly after the colon, and that just looks weird. So, yeah, at this point in the program, okay, so what we've done already, I know it looks really short, but some of you might be a little bit lost because I'm not great at explaining. Def main starts defining a function, a set of commands that the program will do. The names equals open names.txt a. Names is what we're going to call the file. Just in the program, whatever keyword you want to call the program, that's where you would put the word. The open is what opens the file. Names.txt is the name of the file that you're opening, and the A is the mode that you're going to be opening the file in. We're going to be like writing in the file, and like we can open it again and add more instead of just erasing everything. So, and friend equals input, enter the name of a friend. Friend is a variable, and what we've assigned it to. Input means whatever the user puts in for what that variable is going to equal. Enter the name of a friend is the prompt telling the user what to do. And so let's see, next we want to make it so that there's not a limit on the number of friends. So we're going to use a while loop. So we type the word while. And so while the variable friend does not equal, that's what the exclamation part's for, so that it doesn't equal. There are a lot of different ways that you can use loops. Like you just saw, there's not equal, there's equal to. You can do greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. All of those, they're different. I don't remember the word. Boon, I believe. Boon something. Where are they? They're Boon something. I mainly remember that because of Slugterra. If any of you watched that show, I used to love it. But that's not related to what we're doing. Wait, what is it called? It's in here, I know it. That's how I learned it. I just don't remember the term. Okay, so just for the record, this is all in one take except for the very beginning when I forgot to open the camera thing so that you could see me. I don't know where it is. Boolean variables. I thought boon because of boondock. I don't know why. Where was I? What was I doing? While loops, right. So yeah, the Boolean variables, that's the ones I just showed you. Oh, and also, what? No, I already showed you that. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of those, and so yeah, while friend, we want it to not equal and 2 apostrophes. I know some people might think this is just as easy, but that doesn't make it work. We want 2 apostrophes. Because this will show if there's nothing in there. Oh yeah, we can add this. Enter the name of a friend, or type, or hit enter to end, or something like that. That hitting enter would basically equal nothing, which is exactly what we're avoiding friend to equal. So while friend, oh, I forgot the colon. While friend equals nothing, colon, make sure that it realizes it's words. What is the word? What is the word? Is it statement? I don't think so. I didn't think it was statement, is it? Can I please turn the pages? Okay, I'm gonna say statement. Like basically what has to apply for it to continue the loop. That's what while friend does not equal nothing is. So yeah, everything that we put in this loop, it'll keep going so long as we don't hit enter and make it nothing. Okay. Now, here's where we start writing, and this is slightly tricky because I don't write in files a lot. So, yeah, friend equals input and whatever name of a friend that you put. And then we want to do name, which is names, which is our variable, dot write. And then we want to write the variable that we have, friend, plus \n, which creates a new line. It'll basically hit enter for us. That way, you're not seeing like Christy, Michaela, Erica, Stephanie all in one line back to back. Instead, you'll see them like Christy, it hits enter, Stephanie hits enter, Michaela, Erica, and so on. Those are some of my friends, in case you were wondering. But yeah, we want it to do that, and then once it's written that in the file, we want to add another variable, so we can actually use the same variable. We actually do want to use the same variable. Enter the name of a friend. See, I can spell. Or hit enter to end. Because we use the same variable, it's going to keep going until friend equals nothing. So we want to make it possible for friend to equal nothing. Otherwise, it's going to go on forever and never tell you, hey, we're done, because you hit enter. But yeah, so here's how the while loop, I've kind of explained this, but like step by step. We have a variable for friend. If you don't have the variable yet, it'll give you an error when you do the while loop that this variable doesn't exist. So yeah, we have the variable, then I'm going to use the mouse, because then you can actually see where I'm pointing. We have the variable, so while friend does not equal nothing, then it'll print what we put friend to equal as. Then we put friend to a new variable. So then, since the loop has ended, since we're not going to add anything else, it jumps back up to while friend does not equal 0. So long as you didn't hit enter here, it's going to jump back up here. So then it prints it, it asks for a new one. When you give it a new one, it jumps back up here, and it keeps on going until you hit enter. So when you do hit enter, it'll like go past the loop, and then we have something else to do. What's this something else to do? Ah, I know, duh. So, how do we close the file? There it is. Okay, it's on this page, yay. So, names, which is our variable, dot close, and then 2 parentheses next to each other. Then, to let the user know that we're done, we use this print command. We shall just put whatever we type in these apostrophes and parentheses, it'll just put it out. So, yeah, print, think, the file has closed, or something like that. And then something that a lot of people forget is to use main at the end. That's calling the function. And so, yeah, it's really funny though. At one point, I looked, because I had an error. I had not put one of the parentheses up somewhere in the program, and it was telling me that the error was in either calling the main function or defining it. Something. Oh no, it was defining the main function. And what I had done was I didn't put in the colon. because I was just starting, I didn't remember that. And so I went looking for why is my main function not working? Why is the error in my main function? Like, why is my program not working? And so many people, when I asked that, it wasn't what I was looking for, but a lot of people had the problem that they didn't call the main function. So they forgot this part here, and if you don't put that in, the program won't work, and I'll show you after we use the program. So, I'm actually going to put a slight prompt at the end, just because otherwise when we use this black window here, the actual Python, it's going to complain and not work. I mean, it'll work, but it'll work so fast and it closes immediately when it's done that you won't be able to see it. So, yeah, I guess our... how about this? Done equals input. Are we done? And we don't really need a response, we just need something to keep it from closing immediately. So, yeah, then we'll save this, and I don't have a file name for it yet, but we'll call it, I don't know what to call it. Python video, I guess, and we're gonna put it in other stuff, because I've done a few other programs here, so we're gonna save that. And we're gonna leave it up just because we're gonna use it later. And I actually have the thing up here. So, where is it? Python video. Yeah, we're gonna make it run now. So enter the name of a friend or hit enter to end. So yeah, let's see. Christy, Erica, Michaela, Stephanie, Catherine, Kate. I always spell her name wrong. I think it's spelled like this. Kristen, and I'm going to end it for now. The file has closed. Are we done? So this way you can actually see what we're doing. The file is closed, and are we done? Just yes, we're done. So then, if you go back in here and open names, oh, it created the file. I totally forgot about that. That would have given us an error. But yeah, we can see all the names that I typed in. And so I'm going to close that now. We're going to use the program again, and I'm going to add some other friends, because if you were to just use W, then it would erase everything before. So, how about some of my Discord friends, like Rob, Nicole, Kristen, Kisu, Mariah, AU, Rosie, just so many people. So I'm going to stop here before I overload it. And the file is closed. Are we done? Yes. And now if we open it again, see, we still got Christy, Michaela, and all the others. Then we got Rob, Nicole. I forgot Gray. Gray should have been in there too. We're going to do it again. How did I forget to type him? Forget overloading the file. We gotta include Gray. Okay, so, yeah, now, the other thing I'm gonna show you, if we were to not call the main function, we were just to save it like this. Oh, wait, how far are we? Geez, we're almost at 20 minutes. I'm just gonna show you this, fix it, and then I'll stop the video. So, yeah, if we were to not call the main function, it wouldn't do anything. So, yeah, we need that main function. And that's how you write in a file. And I think I'm gonna make a video later where we make another program where we read the file. So yeah, I guess that's it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!